from ahatpodcast@gmail.com with arms wide shut. How do you wash a flesh house? Do you usually
The hose.
Just the hose? No, like body wash?
I mean, you need a lot of soap.
Yeah, I'm imagining that you have to use some exfoliating scrub every now and again. It's like, oh, it looks like we're getting a bit of mold, and it's just pimples on the flesh house.
Oh, I didn't even consider that, the concept of pimples on the flesh house. See, I always imagined that if I needed to wash the flesh house, I'd just retract everything.
Honey, I'm going out to shave flesh house.
I feel like I'd just retract everything and then wash my body and then re-expand again.
That's fair.
I mean, I'd have to kill everyone playing the cast each time I did that so they didn't get away and reveal my secrets, but... Can't have the government getting onto my flesh house scheme.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's such an awful idea.
Welcome to From a Hat, the show where we draw a topic out of a hat, just like it says in the title. I'm Ben.
I'm Nick.
I'm Phoenix. Ben was looking at Scottish Twitter.
Hey, I was.
Now we're all Scottish.
I was having a wee look at the Scottish Twitter. I did our Scottish Twitter. Was a good bit of part of that.
What do you think, Nick?
Hey, Nick,
I
what do you
think
think?
you Scots are contentious people.
Well, you're the guest. You draw out of the hat.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's do it. Okay. Fast and Furious crossover? Question mark. Or crossovers, should I say? Question mark.
Okay.
So you wrote this one?
Theme song before.
I did.
Wow, real helpful guy.
Big Blue from F-Zero.
I don't know what that is.
Or just like foreboding silence.
It's a really good song.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Big Blue, F-Zero. That's my choice.
I don't watch Fast and Furious
I
films.
haven't seen any Fast and
Why
Furious.
the fuck did you write it?
Because I know there's like 8 of them now, and let's spice it up a bit.
There's already one. They're making a spin-off film.
What are they crossing it with?
They're not crossing it with anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
it's
spin-off.
They cross it with something.
Gotta cross it over.
With what?
Need for Speed.
Well,
Fuck you!
That's a bit close to the territory, I think.
Exactly right. Well, you gotta start small, right?
So what do you mean by this then? If you don't understand...
Pirates of the Caribbean
So as
somehow
in-
get involved in
So
the
as
Fast
in,
and
you
Furious.
want us to each pitch our own crossover
Yeah.
to Fast... Okay, cool.
And like
I
the
assume that's what it meant.
The Rock fights Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
I like that, actually. I'd rather watch Johnny Depp films than... Is he like Johnny Depp, but the exact
It's
opposite?
the exact opposite.
So he's not a twat?
No.
Johnny Depp is my new character for D&D.
Yes. Oh, hello, I'm Johnny Depp.
Like, I don't know, Doctor Who gets in there and he like races the TARDIS and does drifts and shit.
Alright, who wants to go first then?
Nick, you created this
No, it's
topic.
not. I created
I've already
such
got a good
laugh.
one.
Okay, then go for it.
Star Wars.
Okay.
I want to see...
How fast can you drift the Kessel Run?
Yeah, I want Vin Diesel and Han Solo's corpse to have a race.
Jesus Christ. See, when you said that, I was like, oh man, imagine the crew of Fast and Furious getting their hands on some pod races. Now this is pod racing.
That's good. That's an older meme, but it checks out at certain...
Thank you. So yeah, so we've got them. You wanted them in like the Millennium Falcon, not even like
Yeah, I
the
want them-
racing part of.
I want them in the current series, so not like the prequel series or anything. I want them in the
Sure.
now. So I want to see Kylo Ren get his head shaved so he can fit in with the other bald men. Not enough bald people in Star Wars.
Is there not?
There's not.
There's like a whole ton of aliens with just no hair.
Yeah, but
not
that's
people.
aliens. That doesn't count as bald. I want humans. Bald humans.
Mace Windu.
That's one. That's one bald guy in the entire galaxy.
I'm sure I can
Or The
find
Rock, now that we've crossed
Yeah.
it over.
Wasn't
Now you've got
Obi-Wan
Vin Diesel. No, he wasn't. He had hair.
Dang.
Now you've got Vin Diesel, The Rock, Jason Statham, Ludacris,
And Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
Except Mace Windu is dead.
The entire,
In
pretty much the
quotation
entire
marks.
Fast and the Furious cast.
Yep.
That's good.
How are they getting into Star Wars? Or is
They
it the
drove.
other way
It's an
around?
inside job.
They drove really fast.
Oh, man. So,
My
what if we do this? Ready?
Yeah.
We don't just cross it over with Star Wars. We cross it over with Back to the Future.
I mean, I'm fucking in.
So they get in the DeLorean and they're like, they're driving it, they're cruising down and they go
When
to
they get
88 miles per hour.
They saw some serious shit.
And they travelled back in time to a long, long time ago in a galaxy far away. And now we've got Doc Brown there with them as well, Marty McFly.
Yeah.
Marty, we gotta go back to the future where we can live our lives a quarter mile at a time, Marty.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm all for them going into the Star Wars universe.
They have to pull one last job on the Death Star.
No, the Death Star's destroyed. The Star Killer Base 2. Because that's what they're doing, I guess. I don't know.
Jesus. What?
If you're gonna open your water, just open it.
Stealthily.
Like, he's trying to stealthily open the water, and, like, I don't know what he
The
was
water looks
expecting.
cold.
It is.
That's good.
How could you tell?
It just looks it.
It's got
As
that.
someone who's often drinking water, I can see cold water.
That's some cold water, I tell you.
Yeah.
Phoenix, do you want to have a crossover with Fast and the Furious?
Well, yeah, I did, but Star Wars is so good.
That's going to be hard to beat.
It's gonna be real.
I got
I
another
feel
one.
like pod racing has to be in there at some point. Like in one scene, they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
I feel like someone would mention, maybe Luke's ghost mentions to Vin Diesel, because Vin Diesel's clearly a Jedi.
yeah.
At least a Sith. But
The
he's-
Rock will have the Force as well.
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
later in the series.
yeah, he learns. He's the Luke Skywalker now. But anyway.
Where we're from, we don't call this the Force. We call this family.
La Familia!
La Familia.
Who's the Yoda of the Fast and Furious group, do you think?
Paul Walker.
Oh, no.
Because he's dead.
Rest in pieces.
Can't argue that point.
I'm sorry. But anyway.
Paul
Does that mean his
Walker's
ghost is Luke?
turns up.
Yeah. Like Luke Skywalker's ghost says to Vin Diesel and Paul Walker's ghost that pod racing's a thing, so they go do some pod racing for a bit.
Jesus.
You checked out this pod racing thing yet?
He's like, I heard there was this racing league on Tatooine of pod racing. Maybe you'd be interested in that. You seem like those kind of people. We'll go away. I like how my Vin Diesel impression is my Sylvester Stallone impression. If only we had Dom here.
Yeah, he
Dom has a great impression of Vin Diesel.
was real good.
It's amazing. I'll put in a clip of it.
And Phoenix, come see my new movie. Glad you saw what I was going for with my interpretation of that character.
How good was that clip?
That was a great clip.
That's a stellar clip.
Absolutely.
But anyway, who wants to
Jesus
go
Christ.
next?
Well, first off, I'm gonna give that a 10.
Oh, we're scoring them?
Straight up a 10.
Yeah, I'll give it a 10.
That's great. I would love to see
10
that.
I'd go pay money to see that.
10
Man.
crossovers out of 10.
Could you imagine, I would say, like 10 crossover sequels out of 10?
10 crossover sequels.
There's
out
got to
of
be a
10.
scene where, like, The Rock picks up a lightsaber and it's like, I don't know how to use this thing. It's like, just believe in yourself, The Rock. And then he goes and has a lightsaber fight with somebody.
Yeah.
There's got to be a scene where The Rock gives Kylo Ren the rock bottom.
Or just like Indiana Jones style where the guy's doing the lightsaber stuff and The Rock just shoots him with a gun. It's like, that's how we do it on Earth.
Yeah.
I like the idea with that of like...
Maybe he goes full Scorpion King, you know, Ashu Machente.
I was thinking like
Becomes the Scorpion King.
Will Smith is like, welcome to Earth.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. That's another good idea, actually.
Independence Day. Yeah, I can see that one.
It's another
Absolutely.
good one.
It's already halfway there.
Just have Darth Vader show up on Earth.
Oh, it's Star Wars and Independence Day.
Yeah.
And the past. Okay.
and Back to the Future.
Yeah.
And Fast and the
It's a
Furious.
cinematic universe.
Anyway.
Yeah, see, first you gotta get, like, the little crossover.
Yeah.
Like,
That opens the door.
Mace Windu comes in with an eye patch and is like, well,
Never told you about the Star Wars initiative.
Exactly right.
So what's your crossover,
Oh,
Phoenix?
man.
Let's see.
I want a crossover. Because right now, I don't know when this is coming out, but right now is December. I've got crazy Christmas hair.
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
So I want the Santa Claus
The
with
Tim Allen series.
to cross over with the Fast and Furious. The Fast and Furious Christmas special, right? Where Tim Allen, his reindeer have gone missing, and they've got to band together to go around the world to get Santa's reindeer back to save Christmas. And at the end, they split half of the presents between Santa and the Fast and Furious team, and they have a race to deliver the presents fastest.
Oh, they could call it something like the Drift Clause.
Oh no!
Because it's not the Santa Claus, it's the Santa Claus.
Oh.
Because it's all contracts and
it's
shit.
all contracts.
The pink slip. Because pink slips for cars and shit. I'm just imagining Tim Allen in the Santa costume drifting around the North Pole.
At one
They
point,
teach Santa to drift.
At one point, Vin Diesel's like, I need your Santa jacket. And it's like, I can't give you that. That turns you into Santa. And it's like, look, we are family.
La Familia.
With La Familia. You have to trust me. You have to give me your Santa jacket. Gets a big old beard. Stays bald, though.
Oh, yeah, of course. You can't fuck with... I think Santa's bald.
Is he?
He's got a hat on.
He's got hair.
Does he?
Yeah, he's definitely got hair.
I've never seen his hair. I've seen his beard.
Yeah, it's usually hatted. Maybe it's like a weave.
Maybe.
As someone who's played Santa before, I can assure you that I was bald when I did it.
Fair
I
enough.
think that makes sense to me.
I mean, according to that Santa figurine I have just there, he does seem to have hair.
But is it hair or is it like one of those wigs for judges?
I reckon it's one of those wigs
I
for
assume
judges.
all Santa's just like shaved completely before taking on the role, and that's all fake.
I don't know where I put
It's like
my
glued
phone.
on and shit.
Oh, there it is.
There
I'm
it
gonna look up if Santa has hair.
Just Google, is Santa bald?
Better idea. Hey Siri, is Santa bald?
Fuck you, Siri.
Is Santa bald? No, you're not gonna. Is Santa bald?
Okay, I found
Jesus
this on
Christ,
the web
Siri,
for
no
Santa
help.
Bold.
Siri,
Santa
open
bald?
Chrome, you dumb bitch.
Fuck you,
That
Siri.
doesn't sound good.
Fuck you, Siri! Siri's not helpful.
No, not at all. So, here we go. I'm gonna find out.
Okay, Google.
Okay, Google.
This episode was sponsored by Artificial Intelligence.
Is
Santa bald.
That's Danta. I want Santa.
Dandy Santa. Vin Diesel Santa. Danta.
Is Santa bald?
Vendetta.
Does Santa have hair? Well, the first
That
picture's a
man-
bald man.
So, no.
Bald, bald, bald. It looks like Santa's bald.
That
Give
makes
me a
sense
look.
to me.
Give me a cheeky
Oh,
little...
no. Images. Here we go.
That man's bald.
Bald, bald. These guys are all bald. Except there's
That's
Tim
Tim
Allen.
Allen.
And Tim Allen has hair.
The one character that is in this crossover, he's got hair then.
Oh,
I feel like he loses it.
found a good Santa.
That's how...
Nazi Santa.
Do you want
I
to
feel like-
describe...
It's Santa, but imagine he's wearing a white cap with a swastika on it.
I think he's...
We're against Nazism here on... From a Hat.
Absolutely. Here's a Santa costume with a bald cap.
So, if someone's...
So he's bald.
So why is Tim Allen Santa not bald?
Because Tim Allen
Whoa,
is
that Santa
afraid
had
of
some
being...
fucking great hair.
Yeah, this is a cool Santa.
That's a good Santa. But Tim Allen is afraid of being bald. But it doesn't matter because now we have our answer. So in this film, the Fast and the Furious crew will take Santa's hair so that he can
Okay,
fit
good.
in.
Absolutely.
They will shave it for him. Maybe there's that cool scene where he gets ready for the final heist and to prepare himself, he shaves his head.
Looking in a mirror
get-
sternly.
Does he get paid?
Santa?
Yeah.
No,
He gets to fuck all the elves.
he gets free blowies anytime he wants. Just walks into the workshop, puts his fists on his hips, and shouts, "Suck me off!"
Jesus Christ.
And all the little elves, they jingle up. I'm going to put sleigh bells in this bit.
Oh,
They
God.
jingle up to him and they go, "Oh, gee, Santa, Alright then, gobble, gobble, gobble.
That's it. That's
Gobble on his balls.
okay.
Ho, ho, ho.
Sure.
And he gets a murder polar bears when he wants.
That too.
Yeah, well.
He said he does what he wants. But anyway, on the crossover scale, I'll give that an 8.
Okay.
8 crossover sequels out of 10. Nick, it's your turn.
So I'm stuck between two. I think I'll go with my... I think it's the best one.
You'll get 2 turns. So.
Okay, so Fast and Furious and Cars, the crossover. So
I'm sold.
I'm into it.
they get like...
Are they animated
Do they
in this?
go to the Cars universe, or
it's-
do the cars come to them?
It just happens.
It
They
just
wake
happens.
up one day.
And they're cars, or their cars are alive?
The cars are animated like from the Cars animated series, and they get in them, but they're live action. And it's like this weird hybrid crossover.
Oh,
no.
that's reality and fiction meddling in ways it weren't meant
So
to.
everything will be green screen. And we'll have them like acting towards tennis balls and stuff.
Oh,
I was for it, and then they weren't
and
animated.
then you put them inside the cars.
It'll be a bit like Knight Rider, I think, except with more ka-chow.
I'm just in my head. I'm just imagining Vin Diesel being like, "Come on." The thing about a street fight is the street always wins. Ciao.
No.
He says it as what's it, Stephen
Lightning
Lightning
McQueen
runs someone over.
yeah. Runs the Rock down.
I'm just thinking there'll be a scene where it's like,
Jesus.
Makes fun of Ludacris.
we've got to go faster to win this race, and the car's like, no, I'm not feeling it. And has to like convince the car to put the pedal down.
Sometimes you gotta turn left to go right. I remember that line from Cars,
Yep.
where Doc Hudson teaches Lightning McQueen to drift.
Yeah.
Good bit. I remember Cars.
Cars is a good movie.
No.
Yes, no, Cars
It's
1 is a
alright.
good movie. Cars 3 is a really good movie.
haven't
And
seen
Cars 2 we forget about
I
entirely.
haven't seen Cars 3 yet.
Cars
It loo-
3 is good.
It looked good.
Yeah.
The ad made me want to see it, and I hate Cars.
Yeah, no, Cars 3 is really good.
As was discussed in our Cars How
Yeah.
episodes.
How? How Cars?
Or whatever it was. How did the Cars
people-
universe... We discovered that we came to the conclusion that they are like the Cybermen from Doctor Who.
Okay.
They're men that have been upgraded to car.
So Vin Diesel could get in
So
one.
inside them is meat.
Okay, so it's like a
meaty
little
car
meat
bits.
car.
So conceivably, maybe
Which-
Vin Diesel becomes a car.
Meat car.
I think more like Vin Diesel like cuts open the car and like parasites his
Oh,
way
no,
in.
you can still open the doors.
Oh, okay.
But it's
a
just there's,
beating
like-
heart in
Yeah,
there.
good.
There's bits in there.
Yeah, it's one step before we get to Ben's ultimate goal of Flesh House.
Ew.
It's like you haven't heard of Flesh House yet. It's a house
bad.
made of my flesh
That's...
that I have full autonomy over.
Are you separate from the house?
No.
No, I am the house.
Yeah.
The house is like a snail shell. I can drag it along with me, or I can walk into it. There's also a flesh wife and a flesh child and a flesh dog in there. They're just men that I've imprisoned.
This, well,
In a house of flesh.
is the wife a man?
Yes.
House of Flesh has to be a porn.
Sounds
porn
like a
parody,
fucking
right?
horror movie.
It is.
No, it's like House of Wax.
That's a horror movie, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but it's a porn parody of it.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
I
back
wonder how many
to
spooky porns there are. Go
a
on.
few. Back to the Cars Fast and the Furious crossover. Where does Mater factor in?
Which one's Mater?
Mater the
Mater's-
tow truck.
Oh,
The Tomater.
he's the villain, I think. And
He's the
like,
villain? That's a big character.
He was a spy in Cars 2.
He was a spy in Cars
So
too.
I assume cars sleep at some point.
Yeah.
And so what
Yes.
he does,
Yes.
he goes around when they're sleeping and like tows them and murders them and puts them in like the wrecking yard. It's like, oh, they're already dead.
Well, the Fast and the Furious films always involve a heist of some kind.
It's true.
So what are they heisting?
They gotta
The
save
trophy.
a car out of the wrecking yard before it gets squashed for real.
I'm into it.
Because Vin Diesel loves the car. It's his wife.
Pause. Does Vin Diesel have a wife? In
Yeah, the car.
He
Oh, okay, the
he
car.
falls in love with the car beforehand, and then by chance he sees it like getting towed away while she's sleeping. It's like, gotta
Wait,
save
wait,
that
wait,
car.
wait, wait. So the car's one of the cars, like one of the talking.
Oh yeah, of course.
Where does the...
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's truly.
It's like you've made a Sistine Chapel out of shit. Impressive, but why?
One, it just feels right, you know.
I agree. It does feel
And
right.
it's like, why are we even saving this car? And it's like, because this car's fair.
Who's the car played by? I want to know who his wife's
Liam
car is.
Neeson.
I was gonna say, what's her face from the actual series? The chick that Vin Diesel's with.
Oh, Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah.
But she's already in there. She's
Yeah.
she's
Is
one
she?
of the people
She's
driving.
still-
She's jealous. of this
Maybe
car.
Michelle Rodriguez becomes the car.
She's driving the girl car. Absolutely, she's driving the girl car.
And it's pink, of course.
Yeah. No. What?
That's how.
It's
There's the
blue.
only way to tell the difference between cars is color. No gender.
Yeah, go on.
There's no gender on
I
that.
think it's all based on name,
I guess.
right?
I don't.
Which is
I don't want to
like,
get into it.
if you get a car and the car is named
Steve-O. That's a bloke.
no, well, yes, if it's Steve-O, that's a bloke. But if it's Jamie,
Who knows?
yeah,
It's up
it
in the
goes
air.
either
You're
way.
rolling the dice.
I guess
Depends on the time of day.
I guess it. Yeah. Anyway, I'd give that a 9.
Thank you.
I really
Maybe
like
a
it.
10 actually.
Although what I really want is for them to like save the car
Yep.
and then go back to the real world, and he takes the car with them. She turns out to be just a smoking hot chick.
Oh.
And it's like, I don't like this anymore. We're breaking up.
I'm giving it a 10.
I want you to be.
I
a
thought you were going to
car.
say he takes the car back. It remains a car in a world of like normal cars and stuff, and he just bangs the car.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
'cause
I'm
I
on
want
board
him
with
to
that.
not like her when she's not a car.
Well, yeah. Obviously. Like in Shrek.
yeah.
How Shrek's like, I like you as an ogre. Not as a human, though, just as an ogre.
Yeah.
Can't bang a human. Gotta bang an ogre.
Absolutely.
Does
They've
Shrek
got
eat
different
people?
bits.
He should.
No.
Surely.
What?
He's
No.
earwax, I think.
He doesn't eat people.
Then why do they want to kill him?
Because he's
Because he's an
different.
ogre.
That seems
Because,
unfair.
yeah, that was the whole point.
He's got a good heart, but he pretends
The
he
whole
doesn't.
point. The whole point is that ogres are like generally mean-spirited and hurt people, but he just wanted to be left alone, and then he was forced to go out and prove that he wasn't actually mean-spirited, even though he wasn't.
Well, he
ogre.
wasn't proving he was just like doing this one last job to get the princess.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm still a mean green ogre, but it's like, your actions speak otherwise.
Well, anyway, my next crossover is the Avengers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Shrek. But continue.
No, actually, I just
So
wanted-
Mace Windu comes out.
Yeah.
Well.
No, Sam Jackson walks in. Well. You might have raced the car, but did you race the car?
For your country.
You drive fast, Vin Diesel. I like that.
Assembling a team.
I'm here
Another
to,
team.
I'm here to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative.
His voice just changed entirely then.
It does that. Either that or Django Unchained.
So does... Do they become...
Where does Vin Diesel fall in Django Unchained?
Are you asking about Vin Diesel's ethnicity?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to get into it. It's the same issue I have with a wrestler named Taz. I can't tell if Taz is white or black. He's orange. But I can't tell if that's his natural skin color or not. I'm not sure. I think Vin Diesel's black.
Okay. That'd be an interesting movie.
I feel like if they do a crossover with Django Unchained, it's got to be in cowboy times. And
They
they're the
race
fast...
horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're horses instead of cars.
Nice.
And then, like, the final scene is like, the first prototypey old-time car.
Yeah.
It's like, let's see what we can do with
They're
this
stealing
baby.
the plans for it.
And the scientist
That's
is
the
like,
heist in the
it's
film.
only
I
a
love it.
prototype, be careful. And Vince is like, no, I got this. And drifts
So
around
how
the
do
corner.
they go back to the old West times? That's right, this is a sequel.
I figured it was going to be like a prequel, okay, so we're getting Back to the Future back involved.
Yes!
They find Doc Brown again, they steal the DeLorean.
Doc Brown never left. This is a direct sequel from the Star Wars one.
No,
Well,
direct
we
sequel.
gotta go back.
No, direct sequel from Back to the Future 3. He comes in with a train, goes, Vin Diesel, get on my train! Choo choo! Takes Vin Diesel and The Rock and Jason Statham and the rest of the team back to Django Unchained
Yeah.
times, drops them off, and like, I'll be back in an hour. And he just never comes back.
Why would he?
He gets killed. I assume he dies the moment he leaves, of old age. He died on that train.
That's real
Jesus
grim.
Christ.
He died on that train
Absolutely.
after he had those 2 kids. He had those 2 kids.
Just a moment of silence.
That school teacher. And then died.
Arms of the angels.
Just a montage, his face fades in. And
Anyway,
out.
so my Django Unchained crossover.
Sorry, if he dies, can we please cross it over again with the Star Wars one so that Doc Brown and Paul
Yes!
Walker both hang out as ghosts?
Is Doc Brown a Jedi? Or is he so rooted in science that he refuses to believe in Jedi?
I think
It's tricky, isn't it?
it is tricky.
I'm going to say he's not. He's a Sith.
He's a Sith.
He's a Sith.
They still use the Force.
Yeah.
I think he's a
there are
Jedi, but
there are no Sith ghosts.
I think he is a Jedi, right? But it happens like this. Like he's like, I can't believe it. Like there's no such thing as the Force. And then someone's like, didn't really want to have to do this, but we have these microorganisms called midichlorians. We've been trying to avoid bringing them up, but we can show you all the proof. Yeah. This is how the Force works. This is the science behind it. And then he's like, sold. Now I'm a Jedi.
Cool.
Tim Allen would make a good Sith, I think.
Tim Allen is a Sith.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tim Allen, the actor, is a Sith.
Have you guys seen the Doom mod?
Yeah, all the sounds.
Oh, God.
And images.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Is Tim Allen the guy that made the sound at the beginning of Down with the Sickness?
He's a talented voice actor we don't know about.
Anyway, what would you give my Django Unchained?
What are they stealing first?
Yeah.
The first car!
Yeah, they're stealing the plans for the first car. So
they are stealing the first car.
They gotta make sure cars are still invented.
What would you give it?
I like it. I give it an 8.
I give it 8.5.
I think Star Wars is still like, you can't beat Star Wars.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Alright, so who wants to go next?
You?
Prometheus.
Oh.
We're chucking them in the Alien series. Okay, so have you seen Alien Covenant or Prometheus?
No.
So in Alien Covenant, the whole idea is that they go to this planet. One of the guys from Prometheus is there. He's a robot. And he's been breeding aliens, like the xenomorphs, trying to get them to be the perfect organism that they end up being in the Alien series.
Is that why he decides to breed with Vin Diesel?
Oh, no.
Absolutely, that's why. So Vin Diesel's there. The whole team is there. But you know,
yeah, do you get a xenomorph Vin Diesel? So it's clearly a xenomorph, but it's got Vin Diesel's head.
Does that mean the aliens are now family as well if they've bred
La
them?
Familia. It's not family, it's La Familia.
So no, because they're trying to stop this robot, right? He's got the plans to make the ultimate life form, but Vin Diesel's there and he's like, "Oh, if we make the ultimate life form, then La Familia will all be killed." So they've got to steal the plans
for aliens.
For the alien.
What are they racing?
Cars.
Cars?
Yeah.
Oh, they just bring cars.
Yeah,
just
they got to get the plan somehow, and that
via
involves
car.
many stunts and cars.
My general understanding of the Fast and the Furious series is that as long as you're near a car, you have superpowers.
Yeah, pretty much.
That makes sense to me.
So they just drive a car up to the planet and just drive around until they get the thing.
I think it could be good, and at the end they have to have a big car race against the xenomorph.
Yeah, there's a quarter mile.
The Vin Dinomorph.
They have a quarter mile race, the Vin Dinomorph
So how
versus
do they
the
get-
La Familia.
How did they get Vin Diesel's DNA in the first place to make the Vin Dinomorph?
Well,
Facehugger.
they trust the robot at the
Okay.
start.
I thought
You know-
you were going to go facehugger.
I was going to say that the
No,
robot
because
seduces him.
the facehugger would kill him, right?
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing.
I'm not killing Vin
Or
Diesel.
maybe like goes on and then Vin Diesel pulls it off like, not today.
No, I
friend."
figured what was going to happen was the Vin Diesel morph was Vin Diesel turned to the dark side, and by the end of the film, he's back with the team.
Oh, really?
Like in that film where he betrays La Familia.
Yes.
Dominic Toretto, his name is. We should stop calling
No,
him Vin
he's
Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Definitely Vin Diesel.
Is
just-
the perfect, like, is the Vin Diesel morph, is like the perfect form, right? So is it just a car that Vin Diesel then drives?
Oh my god.
the perfect form of life.
It's Vin Diesel.
And it's like a,
So-
and
so,
a Mustang drifts around the corner.
What if it's like the robot dude? He comes in. It's Michael Fassbender, very handsome.
Yeah, of course.
He comes in and he's like, "I'm creating the perfect creature," and it's like, "We've already got it right here." Slaps the top of his car,
on the top of his sick
and
car.
it's like, "What is that?" And it's like, "This is and you know,
800 pounds of horsepower. You're looking right at it.
Yeah, exactly right." And so then somehow he breeds a xenomorph with the car.
This is the Black Beast.
And
Whatever
then
the
at
fuck
the
the car's
end,
called.
he drives the car, and the car has 2 mouths, and can eat all other cars.
And then he gets a gobby from the car.
And the car is called the Queen.
I am into it. 9 out of 10.
5 out of 10. It's horrific.
I'll split the
But
difference.
I don't
with
like
you.
horror movies. That's only why I'm giving it a low rating.
Fair enough.
It sounds too spooky for
It
me.
would be very spooky.
Oh, God.
I'll split the difference with you. Go a 6.
Alright.
It's also the prequel to Christine,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Stephen King movie about the killer car.
Nick, it's your go.
This one's just Harry Potter, and they...
Just Harry Potter.
Well, it's Fast and Furious.
Dum, dum, Vin Diesel.
They're not aged down or anything. They're adults, and they just attend
Hogwarts.
It's like years 1 through 6. How many years are there?
7.
Just Vin Diesel with like,
Seven.
hello, I'm Harry Potter.
He's a fully,
What's your name?
He's a fully grown
Vin
man.
Diesel.
They're all in Slytherin.
That's a sick car. That's a sick score you got there, Aaron.
Don't you mean your name's Dominic? No, it's Vin Diesel. La Familia.
And they just get up to hijinks and stuff, but cars get involved a hell of a lot.
We
They're
try to give him a
racing
Nimbus 2000 over. He's like, nah.
See, the thing is,
Slaps his car.
He's driving around with the club out the window.
doing
just swinging.
Quidditch in
Playing
the car.
Quidditch. I like the idea he's still riding it like a broom, so he's sitting atop the car,
I like the idea of it being.
holding on for dear life.
Well, they just have a ramp on the ground. That's how they get the height up there.
No, it's flying.
So Harry Potter
Okay.
1, like the Philosopher's Stone, and Harry Potter 7, 1 and 2 are all heist movies.
Yeah.
Right? Harry Potter 1 is they're trying to get the Philosopher's Stone. Right? They have to break into the room, they've got to get
Yeah,
past.
There's always some puzzles.
And Harry
stuff,
Potter 7, Part 1 and Part 2 are all about stealing the Deathly Hallows to kill Voldemort. So we just do that, but we add cars.
Yeah, and La Familia.
Instead of breaking into all the things, it involves a lot of stunts and stuff. You know, there's that whole scene where they've got to get past a dragon, and in it they're like ringing the bell.
Yeah.
Get rid of that instead of a
Yeah.
dragon.
Hitting the horns of the
Yeah.
car.
They got to drive through the dragon. There's a sick bit where they drive up the dragon's tail, flip off its head, crash into the vault.
I like the idea that before they, like, the first one, Philosopher's Stone, is just the standard crew, but then when you get to Deathly Hallows, they go and get the Rock, and there's a bit where he's in Magic Hospital, and he's like, Daddy's gonna go to work, and he flexes out of his cast. Because that's my favourite bit in all of the Fast and the Furious films.
Jesus Christ. That's how you do it. You just flex
Yeah, he
real
flexed.
hard. That's how the
He flexes
universe
out of his
works.
magic cast. Does Vin Diesel have a wand? Is Vin Diesel a wizard?
Yeah, of course Vin Diesel's a wizard.
Does he get an umbrella like Hagrid?
I think he gets his wand and then like he puts it in the car and that becomes the gear stick.
No,
And
he
like,
sticks it to his
shifts.
dashboard.
Oh,
See,
okay.
I was thinking that
But no, gear shift actually.
the gear shift is good. See, I was thinking
A
that
lower 6th gear. It was like the magic 7th gear that's not written on there. He believes hard enough and like
The Z gear, of course.
it comes on.
He
And you just steal scenes from number 2, like when they fight the spiders in the car, when they fight the
driving
tree
over
in the car.
oh my
when they
god,
race the train
he should
in
be
the car.
getting that car.
is he is driving when Ron picks up Harry in that car.
Yeah, and he
when they
suits it
break
up.
out Harry from jail.
Yeah,
He was like, "Come on, Harry, get in the car. We gotta go Quidditch World Cup."
Jesus Christ. Well, seems like the Irish are getting the
Just
celebrating. Stop. That's not the Irish.
does Vin Diesel die like Dobby does? I just want to see where Harry Potter holds.
Somebody do something!
It's good. It's good to
No.
be friends with Harry Potter.
It's gonna be Paul Walker.
Oh,
Even better.
rest in peace.
I like the idea that Dobby's just standing there like, what the fuck is... That could have been me!
Dobby gets a little sidecar on a motorbike, I think. Haru can be in there. He has a motorbike. He can be in the crew. Doing drifts and backflips and stuff.
I'm just imagining getting rid of Mad Eye Moody for Harry Potter 4, replacing it with a villain from the Fast and
Jason
Furious
Statham.
series. Yeah, getting it to be Jason Statham. And it's like, the car in the middle of the maze, it was a port key!
The bloody car in the middle of the maze, it was a port key! You fucking numpty. That's my attempt at Jason Statham.
I think the maze would be like a big multi-story car park full of cars, and they gotta like drift through
of
it
course.
to get to the top.
Like in Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I give this a 10.
This one writes itself, really.
Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
How did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
I
That's
hope
a 10.
one day Vin Diesel listens to this.
I think he's listening right now.
Absolutely.
I'm waiting for him to come through the door.
Okay, I agree.
10?
10.
Harry Potter, 10. Okay, so the final score is Star Wars and the Fast and the Furious, 10. The Santa Fast and the Furious, 8. Cars, 10. Django, 8. Prometheus, 6. Harry Potter, 10.
I like it.
Those are some good films.
I would pay money to
I would
see
pay
all
money
of
to see
those.
all.
Pay money, of course. Well, then on that note, I've been the guy that made Star Wars and the Fast and the Furious and Django Unfast and the Furious did.
Oh, you gotta think of fucking titles for these.
I've been the creator of Drift Claws
And
oh Jesus, now I've lost the Vin Diesel morph.
Oh. I've been the creator of Cars and the Furious.
Harry Potter and the Fast and the Furious.
Harry Potter and the Furious Stone.
That was the weirdest episode we've ever done.
It was bizarre.
We once talked about how Waluigi has a corrupting force, how Wario has a corrupting force.
I don't know, the Kirby one that eats cookies or cheese. About to eat them first.
This is a show where Flesh House is okay, and that was still being used.
Thanks for listening. To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.